Hello, my name is Nicholas Audrey Moreno, and I'm the author of Humans Are Amazing, Discovering Your True Self. Today I wanted to show you a sample of writing with both hands. So, which my book discusses, is learning to use both hands. I've been using my left hand since I was 15 years old. I started in high school, about the beginning of 11th grade. So I'm now 36 years old. And so it's been about 20 years or so, and I just want to demonstrate how I can use both of my hands. So here we go. I'll do some cursive writing. Okay. I'm doing a series of A's, and it's true what people say about if you're using a spiral pad. For left-handed people, it's horrible because there's this ring, metal ring, that's not going anywhere, and you can't rest your hand, so it really messes with your writing. Unfair. So once I get past that ring where my hand's now sitting on the paper, it feels good, and I can write smoothly, more smooth, and more fluid. So that's A's, and then I'll do some B's. I gotta hold my hand in the air right here so I can continue writing, and then later on I can rest my hand on the paper. So the first bit of writing, especially on a spiral notepad, is gonna look kind of ugly because of that spiral, but the better you get at writing, you can manage. So I did some B's, and here's some C's. See, what I'm feeling right now is it's not so difficult anymore. I used to really struggle, and it was killer, but you got to do it, then rest up, and then get back at it. But got to have a plan, of course. If you want to take down anything, you need a plan. So always plan to practice. And I like to take care of my health, which is exercise and eat a lot of vegetables, because they'll strengthen your body while you're doing this. You don't want your body to be weak while you're trying to strengthen it. You want your body to be strong, and then you can progress your physical abilities. So I'll just show you what I've done so far. And it's not very difficult for me anymore over this time. And for me, I'm happy with the quality of where it's at right now. I mean, it's not perfectly straight, but I've asked people to read my writing just to make sure that it's very legible, and they say, yeah, it's legible. So, and of course, what you want to do is get to a point where it looks great, and also it doesn't feel uncomfortable. You don't feel uncomfortable writing with it. So I'll just demonstrate with my right hand, writing, and here we go. Start doing some right-handed writing. Let's jump down here and A. Of course, I can use it much better. Still haven't forgotten. I also practice it as well because it's important. I kind of think they work together, so if you strengthen both, then hey, why not? And of course, like I mentioned, you're using both sides of your body, which are connected to both sides of your brain. So you're going to be using complete body and complete mind. when I was young and I started to do this, I started to realize that I was only using half of my body. That doesn't make any sense. I also looked around and I noticed that everybody else was like that as well, so that had me thinking. So from there I just started practicing in high school, and it's difficult when you're first starting because writing and doing anything that's requires a steady hand, such as writing, throwing a ball, pretty much everything, because your mind is, well, the hemisphere, one of your sides of your brain is connected to the hand. So if you never use that hand, then you've never really processed anything with that brain, which means you're not used to it, and it's gonna be difficult to use. When you first start, you're gonna notice it's like your hand feels like it's made out of metal or something. You can't feel it. It's hard to use. It feels like really heavy. It's so strange, and that's the sensation of the nerves not being able to. They don't have the same amount of sensation developed. So let me show you what I've done. Here we are. So look at that. They're not extremely the same, of course, but I'm happy with my ability because I no longer, shake or move, and I can write a series of letters in a row and not mess up and feel good about it. So strengthen both sides of your body. Read my book, it's going to teach you, and there's a lot more other concepts and things that you need to learn. So please check out my book and have a great day, my humans. Bye bye.